What's up, guys? Sammy here. I'm here with a weekly Arenacross update. Hope to do these every week as long as I can get around to it. Just be a little update about what's going on in the series, and yeah, that's basically it. So for today, round one hasn't happened yet. I'm currently playing on it, so this is live, by the way. I'm very bad at playing and talking, but I'm gonna try. Oh, lag spike. Yeah, and recording also sometimes gives me little lag spikes like that, but um basically what I'm doing here today is gonna explain like my thanks for how many of you are signed up and how many have qualified for this event. Um we're almost at 200 signups already, which is like so many more than we anticipated, because last year we were getting like maybe 30 signups per round, if that, and most of the time only like 12 or 13 people would show up to do a race. So we had no idea that we were gonna have this many people, and I mean, if we had known that before we committed to it, we probably would have done a second class, like maybe like a separated amateur and pro class, but it's too late for that. We've committed to what we're doing with prizing and everything, and format. Everything's been redone many times for this series, and this is what we're gonna stick with. So hopefully more of you can get in every week, but as it stands right now, it's gonna stay the way it is. So just keep trying. Another concern people have been having, I'll get into that now. Concerns you guys have been having with the series, most of you at least. Pretty much the number one concern so far has been these whoops in the round one track, and yeah, we know we dumbed them down quite a bit from our original testing, the original round, and we thought these were much better, but we know they're still difficult. And especially talking and playing, it's very hard to get through them, but those are gonna get worked on. Zach's agreed that he's gonna work on those for round two and make them different and easier to race. And he's also gonna change the jump shapes a little bit so they flow a little bit more. But realize this was intentional. It's not like we just didn't know what we're doing and put a track out there that we didn't know how to do the jumps or anything like that. It's all completely intentional. This is what Zach intended it to be like. He got it right on the mark as to how it is in real life, but as we see, real life doesn't necessarily translate well into the game, and it may be okay and fun to ride in single player, but yeah, with a bunch of people it's hard, and we get it. So that's gonna change. The second concern is the fact that there's only one qualifying server for like 200 people to try and get in a lap, and yeah, know about that too. To those of you who have been like messaging me, private messaging me, Skyping me, telling me in servers or TeamSpeak, whatever, realize that I'm not stupid. I'm almost done with my second year of a hardware engineering degree. I'm not an idiot. I know what I'm doing. It's not like I didn't put multiple qualifying servers here because I can do it and just am lazy to do it. It's much more involved than you think it is to try to get multiple servers counting laps with the current system. And I'm working on a fix for it, but hopefully it's fixed and we're able to have multiple servers by round two. But if it's not, I still don't want to hear any more complaints, because I already know. I know there needs to be more than one server. I've seen it myself. There's about 20 of you trying to qualify at any given time, and it's crazy because that's more than a full gate for the main event. I get it. But I'd appreciate it if the majority of the messages stop coming in and that you guys realized I'm much smarter than you think I am. I'm not stupid. I'll get into a little more of a, I guess, worse note, and then we'll get back to the good stuff for the end of the video. On the note of you people that are complaining a ton and won't stop messaging me in the multiple ways you have to message me, any one more time, make me angry, like by sending me personal attacks saying how I'm dumb for not fixing it, or yelling at me in TeamSpeak or Skype or whatever it be, I'm done taking it. You're gonna be suspended from the round it's currently on. So like if it's round one more time, you're suspended from round 1. And if you do it again the next week, you're suspended for the whole series. And I'm not gonna take it anymore. I don't care who you are. So if I get any more of that, and know that I'm not saying no more criticism. You can totally criticize the tracks, give constructive criticism. What I'm talking about is personally messaging me and telling me to fix things that are wrong with the track or the format or whatever in an angry way, in a non-constructive way. You know what that is. Don't act like you don't know that you're being rude. So any more of that, like I said, first round suspension, and second offense, you're banned from the whole series. So that's just how it's gonna be. Now that that's out of the way though, we can get back to the good. I'm really grateful that 200 of you signed up, and a lot, I know the majority, maybe 90% of you are giving positive feedback and giving constructive criticism on the tracks and just want it to be a better series. And I really thank you guys for that, and it's really cool that all of you are interested in racing it, and especially compared to last year, like I said. But the bad ones, yeah, it's probably only 10% of you, but it's all we see. You gotta realize that for the most part, the good stuff you guys don't comment, because you don't need to comment, because you're happy with it. You don't want to voice your angry opinion. So thank you guys. I want to give a huge thank you to all of you. It's been really cool seeing how many of you are gonna try to race this, at least for round 1. We'll see how it continues into the series. Huge thanks to Zach. You guys don't know how much work he's put into this, and all he's really, he doesn't care about the bad criticism. I think it's really only me and a couple of the other people hosting. He doesn't care. I mean, he's totally awesome with it. He's just like, yeah, I mean, I get it, and then he's gonna keep making the tracks for sure. He's looking at your feedback. He's trying to change the jumps to be as good as they can while still keeping the style he intended for the series. But huge thanks to him. He's doing a lot of work. Huge thanks to Tony Rubio. He's doing all the environment basically, with help from SMR on the objects and Jay on some of the other things, and they've been incredible helps, and we couldn't do this without them. This video is getting probably super long, and by now I might have repeated myself multiple times on same things, but I'm gonna end it with this. Thank you guys so much for supporting the series. Thank you for supporting everything we do, and it's been really cool. Hope to see you in the next week's update. From now on, it'll be about the racing most likely, and maybe a little bit about the checks. But from now on, the weekly updates are going to be about what took place in the races, and they'll probably have footage from the races instead of me riding around a track and lagging because my computer is still warming up. But thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.